Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry that I've been absent for a while, especially on YouTube. But this video is kind of just filling you in a little bit on what's going on with me, what is new, just like a little life update really, because I feel like every so often it's good to just check in, and especially after taking a little bit of a break from social media and seeing some of the messages that you guys sent me and like the support and love. It was so incredible that I feel like I owe it to you to kind of give you a bit of an explanation as to what's been going on. I have not planned it. I don't really know what I'm gonna say. Well, I know what topics I'm gonna talk about, but I don't really know what I'm gonna say. I'm just chatting basically. I'm just going with it and just seeing what happens. So that's what today's video is. So I'm gonna start with exciting things that have been happening. This year has seen quite a few changes, really exciting ones. One being that I am actually moving very soon. I have bought my second property and I will be moving into it really soon, which I'm really excited about. I have already started buying some things for it. This process started like last year, and obviously with buying somewhere it takes a while and you never really want to talk about it. I know some people kind of literally talk about it from start to finish, but I've never really wanted to be that person. I've never really wanted to chat about things like that. I just wanted to go away, do it, stay focused in what I wanted, not buy somewhere for the sake of showing it off on Instagram or YouTube or that, like, because it's such a big thing, that I wanted to do it for the right reasons for me. I feel extremely fortunate that I'm in the position where I've now been able to buy my second property at this age, and I will never take it for granted how fortunate I am in that position. I'm really excited, I'm really happy about it. I mean, I'm really sad that I'm not going to be living with Jade anymore, although we actually sat down and had a chat and realised that we'll probably see each other more now, because when you live with someone, you're literally like passing ships in the night. She's away, then I'd be away, whereas this time we'll actually say, right, when are you around, when are you home, let's hang out, let's do something proper. So first of all, there's been no like dramas, because I know that everyone loves there being a drama. She was like buzzing for me, obviously, like buying somewhere. You know, these things just happen, and I've had such an amazing time living with her and kind of being in this part of my life. But it's time for me to kind of move on, do my own thing, and yeah, I'm really excited by it. So basically all of the homeware suggestions, gimme, because at the minute I'm kind of searching things. I've got a bed and I've got my sofa, but there's a few things I need, and then all like soft furnishings. And I also think that when I'm in my new place will be the time where I actually can finally do like a home tour. I haven't wanted to do it here because it hasn't only been my home, whereas when I move it will just be my home, and I feel like I will be prepared to kind of show you guys a little bit more into my life. So if you want that, then let me know, like send me a message or put it in the comments below, because I've watched a few of them and actually I think they're quite interesting. So I like the idea of maybe filming one. So yeah, let me know if that is something that you want, but there's obviously a lot to do. I'm also planning on like filming, like vlogging my actual move. So when I actually pack up everything from this flat and the whole kind of moving process. And I've already started filming some bits in the new flat before I'm actually in there as well. So I don't know, I just thought, you know what, let me just collect all of this footage. And I didn't do it with the intention of definitely sharing it, but seeing as I've got it and I'm really excited and I want to share that with you, then I think I most probably will put it into a video. So yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm really happy about that, and I've got that to look forward to. I'm still obviously going to be in London because I'm never leaving London, but yeah, just in a different area. And yeah, so that's really exciting, that's good. It's a little bit bittersweet, if I'm honest. I'm not really gonna talk about this a lot or again, but you will see less of Joe in my content from now on. still a lot of respect and love, and like I said, not something that I really want to kind of chat about. I know some people do like heartbreak videos and breakup videos and things like that. It's just not for me. I've never been that person, but because I do still get the odd message, I just thought I'd address it on here. It is part of my life update. This is life, this is what happens. So that is kind of another thing. And initially we were going to be living together, and now obviously we are not. But no drama, no, you know, crazy stories. It's just one of those things. And like I said, I feel really grateful, and like there are so many things to be happy and excited about that I'm not going to dwell too much on the negatives. Although that actually leads quite nicely into like another thing that I wanted to chat about, which was the fact that I did recently take a little break from social media. So obviously with everything that is great that has been happening this year, and obviously the few, you know, like bad things or slightly more sad things that have been happening, I have completely relied a lot on my friends and family, and basically it's been amazing how much support I've had from them. And yeah, you guys as well. Obviously you guys haven't really known what's been going on, so these people that, you know, I talk to about my problems and I talk about what's going on, they have supported me and been so incredible. However, unfortunately, one friendship wasn't necessarily what I thought it was, and this is someone that I had been friends with for a good like 8 years or so. So it's not like, it wasn't like a fleeting friendship. It was a long friendship with a lot of highs and lows. And basically you learn things about people, and people aren't necessarily always who you think they're going to be. It's not okay, but the same way that they choose to live their life, you can live yours. And I've just kind of been dealing a lot with processing the breakdown of a friendship that to me was very like valued, and there was a loyalty there and a sense of honesty and a sense of trust that I feel wasn't necessarily now reciprocated with this friend of mine. And as much as, yeah, you know, you don't need people like that in your life, like you need to like know, you know, when you need to respect yourself, absolutely. And that is basically what I've been focusing on the last few weeks. But deep down, that shit hurts. It hurts when someone that you have kind of given so much of your energy to find out that actually they just don't really care. I know that I was always a very good friend. I was always like very loyal, like extremely trustworthy, and also would tell them when I thought that they were being a bit of an idiot, because actually being a good friend isn't just telling someone that they're great all the time, it's telling someone when they're great and also when they're acting up a little bit. And I've always done that with all of my friends, as my friends have done with me. It came as quite a shock, because I really wasn't expecting it, not right now in life anyway. I wasn't expecting to have to kind of deal with that, as well as everything else that had gone on. And I actually think breakups are awful and are hard, but sometimes like dealing with the end of like a friendship, which yeah, ultimately was a toxic friendship, but there's a long time. Like they say, if a friendship lasts 7 years, it's not a friendship, it's family. And at times I felt as though this person was family to me, because I would talk to them about things that I wouldn't talk to other people about, and vice versa. And I actually think that sometimes dealing with the breakdown of a friendship can be just as, if not more painful than the breakup of a relationship. And that is something that I had to deal with on my own. I had to pull myself away off social media, because I felt as though things that I was feeling and my moods were being projected onto social media, and I've always wanted to use that platform as a place of positivity and happiness and love and a little bit of sass, you know, got to have a bit of sass in there. But ultimately I needed to do that for me because I had a lot of crap going on and I couldn't deal with doing that and also trying to share this persona with the world. It's not how life works. Like, I had to put myself first and number one and kind of forget about the fact that a lot of people follow me, because as amazing and supportive as they are, they don't know what's going on. I also wanted to take a moment to kind of remind you guys that what you see on social media and what you assume from what you maybe read in the press, or you see what other people are talking about, or what you hear your friends say, you don't always know what's going on between people. And some of the things that like messages or comments that I was receiving, I was basically wanting to tear my hair out, because I just wanted to reply and like almost scream to people like, you have no idea what's going on right now. And I think if you did, you maybe would think a little bit more about the words that you're using and the language that you're using and how you're projecting this negative energy towards me, because ultimately all I'm trying to do is just get on with my life. And I understand that that's not your problem, it's my problem, but why would you ever want to make that a little bit harder for someone? And people were literally going at me saying, but I just think this, and I just think the way you did that is wrong, and I just think that, and I just think that. And I'm like, you haven't got an actual clue of what has been going on. You're allowed an opinion, yes, but don't tell me that what I'm doing is wrong, because you don't have a clue, and you don't know what I'm going through, and you don't know what I'm dealing with. And I'm using this as my example now, but I want you to realise that there are people on social media every day that are struggling and dealing with things. And if you haven't got anything nice to say, just don't say it. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what your judgment is on what you think you know about my life or things that are going on in my life, because trust me, you have no idea. And I've really had to work on dealing with things recently. Like, just trust me, you don't have a clue. Being kind to people, never hurt anyone. So maybe just try that approach next time. I really didn't want this video to be negative. I did feel as though I owed you guys a little explanation as to what's been going on in my head recently and things that have been happening in my life, both good and maybe not so good, and why I think it's actually really important to remember that life is happening regardless of all these other things. Like, when I was off social media, I actually remember what I did. I had a weekend with my parents, and I remember little conversations we had, things that we did, places we went. I guess I kind of want to just say to you, like, maybe just give it a go. Like, just for even 24 hours, try not to be so like obsessed with social media and the online world, and live in the moment. Because actually, ultimately, everything that I've told you in this life update video, you know, buying a flat, things with Joe, things with my friends, like, none of those things are on social media, because they're real life to me. They're so precious to me that I haven't really wanted to share them. And I know I'm sharing them now because I'm kind of trying to help you to understand what I've been going through, also in case anyone can relate to it. But ultimately, like, they're not things that are for social media. Some people put their entire lives on social media. I choose not to. I choose to put certain select things on there. Don't waste so much time on something that literally could go like that. Like, life is too short to waste time on things like that. Like, live in the moment for yourself, for the people that are around you that you can physically see and touch and hold and speak to and experience things with. Like, they're the people that matter, and they're your like first and foremost, and then your online family, you know, kind of is there just to have your back. I feel like I've maybe just rambled a little bit in this video, and I apologise if I have. And I promise you that the happy, light-hearted, fun-loving DP is like making her way back. And I'm excited to be in the new flat because the kitchen layout is fab and the bathroom layout is fab and like the living area is fab, and I've got so many ideas for videos, and I've got a little area where I can like film fitness videos. Like honestly, I feel like everything is like clicking into place, and I'm gonna feel really, really comfortable and happy in this new place, and I can film loads of content for you. So please let me know what sort of videos you want to see. If you want to see more fitness videos, obviously every Wednesday I am posting workouts that you can find. There's a whole fitness and dance playlist, and I'm going to be continue creating more of those. So if you want to keep seeing those, then make sure that you're obviously subscribed, and also turn on notifications, because YouTube is kind of hella crazy and no one really knows what's going on if it's going to tell you when there's a video up, which is fab. Thanks for that, YouTube. If you want to see more beauty things, I've dabbled with some beauty things, but I just don't think they do very well on my channel, so I don't really choose to do them that often unless it's something that I really, really want to talk about. And you know, or like food videos, like recipes, like just literally any ideas of what you have, let me know, because my YouTube is a space where I don't only post one type of content. You know, some people only post like beauty videos, only fashion videos. I want to make it like a little video gallery of all different things, so depending on what you want, you can come here and you can find a bit of fashion, find a bit of beauty, find quite a lot of fitness, or just sit down chatty videos. I know that I put a video on my website not that long ago, and I spoke with a relationship coach all about self-love, something which has massively had a big impact on my life over the last few weeks. And the topics that we spoke about, I have really like been trying to like take on board and like do basically. But I got a lot of messages from people saying that that video really helped them, which was amazing. So I'd like to know if you want more videos maybe like that. They may not be on YouTube, but they will be on my website, which is there. The link for that is just daniellepeazer.com, but the link for that is below in the description box. If you want to sign up for that, you don't have to pay. It's completely free. If you sign up, it just means you can access everything on the website. If you don't sign up, you can access most of it, like 80% of it, but there will be certain videos and things that you can't necessarily access. You might as well just sign up, because you also then get like automatically entered into like giveaways and cool things like that. So win. This video now, oh god, I'm filming up to 20 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to cut this down that much, because I'm only having a lot of chat. There was a lot to say, there was a lot to get off my chest, but I feel free, I've got it out. And yeah, here's to the future, and here's to happiness and good times. I hope that you are all well. Thank you for watching. Hopefully that might clarify a few things and what's been going on with me. As always, if you feel a little bit lost or you want to have a little chat, slide into my DMs. I do always try and reply to as many as I can. Apologies if I have missed a message or two along the way in the past. I promise I do try, but there's only one of me and there's lots of you, and I you know, I don't just want to reply with like a half-assed answer. I want to, you know, make sure that you're benefiting and getting something. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I am trying, I promise. Love you lots. Thank you for all the support and all the kindness and all the love. And I will see you in the next one.